So today is actually, I should maybe not clap my hands, it's going to be louder than my voice. I chose Ahsoka as my favorite Star Wars character. By today I should say yesterday, because by the time you're watching this it's going to be the next day, but I figured, YouTube cares more about the process than my Instagram. Hello and welcome back to Frugal Girl Glamour. My name is Sadia. I'm realizing I should probably introduce myself in these videos. And the month of May is Star Wars month. So I'm a hardcore Star Wars fan, was raised on it, love all things Star Wars, I like the whole series, everything about it. One of my favorite characters, or maybe my favorite character I should say, is Ahsoka Tano. First off, Ashley Eckstein, who voices her, is just like the sweetest lady, and she's the one who runs Her Universe, which is the super cute geeky girl clothing store that you see at like Box Lunch and Hot Topic a lot. She brought like women's fashion involving Star Wars mainstream. That's exciting as a lady who loves Star Wars, just saying. And all things makeup and fashion and all that stuff. Ahsoka is also a character that you actually get to see grow up in the Star Wars universe, which I love, and you see her develop a close relationship with both Anakin and Obi-Wan. You see her start to develop her own opinions, and being a young female character, especially, it really came out just before it was considered totally acceptable to have kind of a female lead. Not to say she was really even the lead, but she was the shining star of the Clone Wars, if we're being totally serious. She really sets a fantastic example for little girls. Again, my dad always watched the series and explained the series to me and my sister, and he always supplemented with additional lore and kind of theories that are out there for all the other Star Wars fans and that sort of thing. Say hello to Shiloh in the background, she's getting cozy. So today's look is all about Ahsoka. I've got some orange and blue and a nice crisp white to kind of pay homage to all her facial markings. I did these little pigtail things to sort of make it look like her, I don't know if it's pronounced, is it Leku or Leku? I don't know, something like that. Her kind of headdress, basically. Anywho, thanks again for watching, and may the Force be with you. So I'm actually going to do my face makeup off screen. I'm going to talk through what I use though. Same old, same old. Urban Decay's Naked Skin Concealer in Fair Neutral. Smashbox's Halo Fresh Perfecting Powder in Fair. Naked Skin Highlighting Fluid in Sin. Space Case Cosmetics Scene from Space 1C Highlighter. Wet n Wild's Color Icon Bikini Contest Bronzer. Makeup Geek's Summer Fling Blush, which is bold. It's a nice bright orange. So let's do one of those like snap things. And skin is done. I'm going for kind of an e-girl aesthetic because I've never done that before. I'm gonna leave the freckles off though, because I feel like if I add freckles right now with this hairstyle, I'm gonna look like the chick from the Big Comfy Couch back in the day. So like this video if you remember the Big Comfy Couch. So skin is, I'm liking it alright. I have a really hard time not putting blush in an area where I'm kind of cutting in my cheekbones a little bit more, but this is fine. You gotta try new things sometimes, right? Next I'm gonna do brows. That e-girl aesthetic is very like short, angular brows, so I'm really not gonna do a ton of like lengthening or really even too much more shaping because I kind of cut my brows short anyway. So I'm just gonna kind of tidy them up a little bit and make sure everything is nice and neat with some brow gel and then my Urban Decay brow blade. So the palettes I'm working off of today are gonna be NYX Avant Pop. I'm trying to think if this came in, I think it came in a couple of varieties, but this one is Art Throb. So it's got some really pretty bold colors in there. Mostly I'm going to be aiming at this orange and blue and probably a little bit of this white here because it's got a little bit of shimmer in it. I've also got Naked palette here, Naked 3. I talk good. Urban Decay Naked 3 is what I was going for there. NYX White Liquid Liner. I'm actually probably going to throw this as just a little crisp line underneath my brows. And then the Piece de Resistance is Acid Trip, which is actually a UV, technically like body art or liquid liner, made by Suva or SUVA. I'm not totally certain which way you're supposed to say their name. this is really cool because it does glow under black light. So it's really fun if you are going to go out and, you know, you're going to be at a bar or something like that that has black lights on the dance floor. It pops really nicely. I'll see if I can throw a couple pictures in so that you guys can see the effect. Otherwise, do go follow their Instagram because people make so many beautiful videos with these products. Not sponsored in any way by them, I just really like the product. Instead of primer or concealer on my lids, well, I guess it is technically concealer, but it's ColourPop's No Filter Concealer in just their crisp white. I think it's probably, actually it is called Fair 00, but it's literally just white pigment. So just to build my shape a little bit, I'm gonna do my best here to clean off my brush and make sure I don't pull in any dark colors where I don't want them. I'm gonna pull a little bit of Strange from Naked 3 across and under my brow here. And in the inner corner here. Oh, I need to blend out those creases that came in. And then I'm going to take Limit in my crease, and this is seriously just kind of my go-to like everyday look if I just need a little bit of shape to my lids and a little bit of no makeup basically. And from there I'm gonna call it. I'm not gonna touch this palette anymore. I am going to take, I have this fluffy dual fiber Real Techniques brush. Let's see, duo fiber eye brush. So I'm gonna use that to blend that crease color out so that it basically just looks like my skin tone there. Again, not going on with any more product at all, just blending out what I placed there before. And I think what I should say the product I will put on this is a little bit of my blush. So I want to carry that orange through, and I really like the shade of this blush. I feel like it's a good Ahsoka orange. And it is very pigmented, so I'm gonna knock a lot off and maybe even dab it on my wrist. Next, I'm gonna grab the blue shade, which I don't think these have names, but here's the blue shade from that Avant Pop. It's a very bold, pretty, just true blue. And I'm gonna use my angled brush here, very carefully working little by little and knocking off any excess off my brush because I did do my face first. I do not want blue fallout on this look. There we go. I think I like that quite a bit. Same to the other side. And then I'm gonna pull a little bit of this frosty white into my inner corners and kind of blend it up. Ooh, let's not get orange blush on your white shirt, Sadia. Holy crap. Hello. All right, I'm gonna do that just in this highest corner, or highest. Hello. You here to make some noise? Meow. There we go. That's got a nice pop to it. I'm gonna take just a little bit of the orange from this NYX palette as well and carry that through the crease. This one is more of a true, like, tangerine. Gonna make that blue pop just a little bit more. And then just blend that a little bit. All these black brushes I'm using are just elf eye brushes. Yeah, I like that. Okay, now for the liner. I'm going to start with the white liquid liner and just do a nice little crisp line just under my eyebrow, and really just starting from right about here and carrying back to pretty much the tip of my brow. I just want something crisp and really like stark contrast next to the dark brow, and then also kind of complementing that pearly white color under the brow. Unfortunately, that is pretty much dried out, so I'm gonna throw this away. And instead, I'm gonna use this little liquid, I think it's meant to be for liquid liner or gel liner brush, with my white concealer, and I'll use that instead to make a little crisp line. Alright, now I'm gonna have to wash that brush off because that's what I was gonna use for the orange liner. So I'll be right back. Should we do another one of those snaps? And we're back with a clean brush. Would help if I showed you the brush side, right? Okay, so these liners are activated by water. So I do have a little bit of water in the lid of the container, and these things, I mean, there's a ton of product in here, but they are nice little compact containers. I'll probably do just a little highlight of kind of so you can see how it's gonna go on, but otherwise I can't work in the camera frame. I'm gonna have to be down in my mirror working on this shape because I do want it to be nice and crisp and just very graphic, I guess, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna get all up in your business. And seriously, just look at how bold and bright that is. I hope that comes through on camera because holy crap. Now I know the e-girl aesthetic generally involves false lashes. I don't like false lashes. I shouldn't say that. I love the effect of false lashes. I do not like putting them on. I still really struggle with it. So I'm going to go ahead and use the next best thing, which is Younique's Moodstruck mascara. It's like Moodstruck 4D mascara or something like that. I'll be sure to link it in my blog post. This stuff looks like false lashes. The key is definitely curl your lashes beforehand, and then be prepared to really have to clean off your brush. Start with as minimal product as possible, and then I like to dab it on to the ends of my lashes. Just to make sure I get all of the lashes coated, all the tips, because I do feel like sometimes when you start separating, they all get dispersed in such a way that you can't always get all the tips. And then from there I go and separate from the base. I put on the liquid lipstick by Urban Decay called Amulet. I also slapped on my mascara. That's all tidied up. At this point, I think we're ready for reveals. So here goes. So I have a pair of navy blue trousers, skinny pants, and they are high-waisted. I've got this really cute little white kind of camisole, I guess, really more than anything. It's super light and airy. I love it as a nice summertime top. And then I've got my cute little orange cardi to tie in just a little bit more orange for her. I am wearing my go-to nude flats from Target Style. They're just comfortable and simple, and having a pair of nude flats and nude heels means you've always got a pair of shoes to go with your outfit. Super, super great kind of frugal mindset or frugal shopping tip. So that all said, I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Please be sure to like and subscribe and let me know your favorite thing about Ahsoka. Thanks again for watching, and may the Force be with you. Hell yeah!